Hello, good evening, friends. So, welcome to our today's session on experience storing of e-logbook. So, we all are aware of a guideline which is produced by and guided by NMC. So, before we start the session, I request all of you to write in the chat box. Have you started implementing logbook or not? You can just write in the chat box yes, no, yes, no. Am I audible? Yes. Please start writing yes, no, yes, no. If you have started using logbook, please mention yes or no.
You are the presenter.
Yeah, right now I'm present. I am just making you presenter, sir. Okay.
So,
So we have a few response regarding starting of logbook. Can we have few more response? Yes. Are you able to hear all of you? Please reply in the chat box. Have you started using logbook or not? Okay. So few of you have not started. So let's begin with how to use this logbook and what is the NMC guideline. And I request Dr. Sanjay Bedi sir, CEO MU India and former professor of Adesh Institute of Medical Science, to brief us regarding NMC guideline and sir's view on logbook. Sir, I am making okay.
so well, friends, I'll be just telling you the about the logbook briefly, because the objective of today's session is to tell you about the logbook, which can also be made electronically. And Dr. Chinmay has made done a very good job in towards making it electronic and user more user friendly. So as per uh, the MCI has created a uh, logbook for competencies, and the main purpose of this is that whatever competencies the student has learned, there has to be some verifiable record of those competencies. And the competencies, as we all know that it is the habitual and judicious use of communication, knowledge, technical skills, clinical reasoning, emotional values, and reflection in daily practice for the benefit of the individual and community being served. So it is basically a habitual and judicious use. But at least the student must should be observed and certified by some teachers. And logbook is basically a verified record of the progression of the learner, documenting the acquisition of requisite knowledge, skills, attitude, or competencies. And it is a continuous process. So whenever we are in the various medical colleges, he has to he or she has to be monitored continuously by someone, some of the teachers or somebody else. It could be demonstrator, it could be some.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes. Just a moment. So the somebody has to tell him, and over a period of time, the amount of data, it becomes so much that it is difficult to provide make a logbook which is verifiable, and it has to be certified. Supposing 150 students are there, and it has to be continuously made by the verified by the teachers, it becomes a hefty job. Another term is portfolio, which is a collection of the learner's progression in tasks and competency, and a folio is an evidence of events documented in the logbook. And it includes some selected assignments, self-assessment, feedback, work-based, in-training, formative assessment, reflections, learning from planned activity in the curriculum. So, logbook is something linked to the portfolio, and maybe it's a subset of portfolio. And another term is activity, which is the predefined task performed by learners that contributes to the achievement of stated objectives and competencies. And if the student is unable to do it for due to some reason, he does not achieve any competency, then that student has to undergo certain remedial or planned activity, so that till he achieves an intended outcome and can be certified that he has achieved a particular competency. And feedback is basically what has been provided to the student by the during that observed activity, so as to facilitate a positive change, growth, and improvement of the learner through guided reflection of activity. Thus, in the process, he achieves the competency to be achieved. So, the process is, what are the competencies that need a log? What are the activities that will lead to acquisition of competency? What is the level that determines the successful completion of activity? What needs to be done if the level is not achieved? And how to document that acquisition? So, this is the process of what needs to be logged. And for this, to achieve this, our tool is the logbook. It could be a paper-based logbook, it could be an electronic logbook, it could be a video logbook, it could be a website, it could be a web page, or many possibilities are there. And throughout the world, this certifiable of record of what the student has been done is gradually becoming an important tool, because this also places psychological pressure on the student as well as the teacher to do certain tasks. I mean, not just pass through just the attendance, but do a certain activity and become competent to do it. Because the problem without a logbook is that only attendance is there. And if only attendance is there, the student may just come, sign, and go, or just sit for attendance. Somebody may give a proxy, but that doesn't mean that he knows the subject. Only he has become competent. Because of this reason, the logbook has been designed, and for this, there are there's a P level and there is a affect level, that is show how and psychomotor or communication domains. And for there are certain self-directed learning is also created, added in this, and certain group activities like seminars, symposia have to be included. And there is a need for a specific clinical and laboratory experiences, community experiences, all of which have to be added in the logbook. The knows and knows how competencies, they need clear documentation. And for that there is a definite process. So in different competencies, we have to decide that what the learner needs to achieve to reach that competency. What he has to do, and as well as document it. It may be we may even sometimes need to take a video recording, ask questions, make a audio.
Sir, sir, can you come a little bit closer because voice is cracking sometimes.
Okay.
Yes, this will be good. Yes, this is good, sir. Hello. Sir, we are not able to hear you.
Oh God.
Yes, sir. Now it is audible.
Okay. Actually, I moved the the desktop, and the wire also got disconnected. Anyway, so am I audible and visible now? Audible
Yes, sir.
now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there is a definite need to move beyond attendance and beyond marks. I mean, these two are the most outdated items, and we have to move towards competencies, and these competencies have to be documented so that they are made available to the examiners. I mean, otherwise, exam is just for some students just a 2 minutes activity when it's 150 students are involved. So there has to be a logbook of his progression throughout the 4.5 years. And so there are certain criteria for every competency. And if the learner does not achieve them, some repetition or remedial measures have to be taken. Forget about marks, forget about attendance. And at the same time, teacher should provide a certain feedback. So this logbook can be, as per MCI, can be physical or electronic. And submission of this logbook is a prerequisite for taking final exams. And along with the logbook, there can be a portfolio or annexure which can be used to support the entries into the logbook, like certificates, like seminar attended, like conferences attended, or etc. etc. So there are certain competencies whose numbers need to be addressed, name of the activity, and whether it was done in the whether it was first attempt or remedial, the numerical score, and the decision of the preceptor, the initial of the signature of the preceptor, and the feedback. So these are the columns which have been recommended, though they are not hard and fast, but they cover most of the data needed. Their addition can be done. So we have to write the competency number, we have to write the name of activity, date, time, attempt, numerical score, decision, and feedback. So even National Medical Commission also allows us to create an electronic logbook. Practically speaking, a physical logbook is very cumbersome when 150 or 200 students are involved. It is very difficult to check it. The answer is electronic logbook. So, and it should have separate pages for ADCOM, foundation course, subject-wise, phase-wise, etc. So it's a big hassle. And this electronic version of the logbook is what Chinmay is going to present today. Over to you, Chinmay. I won't go into the major details. Yes.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, okay.
Should I make you the presenter?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
I made you the presenter.
Yes, sir. So, dear friends, before we proceed further, I would like to ask you in a two way. Either you can put it in the chat box, or you can answer using this link. That during MBBS, I am putting link in the chat box. How many logbooks are required during MBBS as per the new CBME guideline? How many logbooks are required? I am putting into the chat box link, or you can just write in the chat box. As per your view, once the student enter into the MBBS and he finishes his MBBS, how many logbooks he has to carry? Can you have a quick response? One answer is 4. Anybody else during MBBS? 3, 1, 4, 13. Yes. Please come out. Can be phase wise or subject wise or single for whole course. Okay. If we look at the single for whole course, it will become too huge to carry. And from first year up to the last year, student has to carry the same. Okay, 12. Okay. So basically, we can see that even if you want to carry up year wise, then we will have a one logbook for first year, one logbook for second year, one for third part one, and one for third part two. But usually what we are doing, we are keeping subject wise. So in fact, in first year we have a 3 logbook. In second year again we have a 4 logbook. Then in third part one we have a 3 logbook, and in third part two again we have a 4 logbook. So this many logbook student has to carry with him, or it is to be kept by the institute. So what is the problem? Anyone would you like to share? You can just raise your hand so I can unmute you. You can share your raise your hand, or you can write in the chat box. What is the problem in this? You can just raise your hand so I can unmute you and you can speak out, or you can just write in the chat box. It is cumbersome, yes. Record keeping is difficult. Lack of uniformity of logbook. Losing logbook during subsequent years, yes. The chances of missing the logbook are more, yes. Occupancy space, occupied space, yes. So if we have a student throughout the year, and year by year, if institute is keeping the logbook, then space will be required. Yes, very good, Dr. Vijayalakshmi. Some subject taught in more than one phases, yes. So these are the problems which we have. And looking at all these problems, we have developed our own e-logbook with the help of local developer. So I would like to just share our experience. So if you require, you can also adopt the same. So simply it can be in the form of Android mobile, or it can be in the form of website. So I'm just going to showcase you a website which can be used by the student as well as faculty. And the advantage is there is no need of presence of faculty and student at the same time. So even in the era of COVID, this logbook can be used. So this is a simple website created by us for our college. And here the student is going to log in with his ID password. Okay. So once you log in with your ID password, there are 3 options. If you have old logbook, you can click on my logbook, or if you want to add a new competency, because always a new entry is to be made by the student. Okay. So once you click on add new competency, the new page will come and student has to select the course. For example, I am selecting MBBS 2020, select the subject, select item, what you want to do, AdCom, clinical visit, conference, what student has done. So for example, I am selecting a seminar, okay, and which competency it was addressed. For example, 11.5 was addressed, and name of the activity is seminar on thyroid. Okay, on completed and Sunday it is today's date. So here we have also an options of portfolio. See, if I want to update a photograph or upload my photograph, I can just select one of the photograph. I'm right now putting a random photograph. Okay. Then what I have done, I have presented seminar on introduction to thyroid gland. And have I received a feedback from the faculty? Yes or no? So I'll put yes and click on add new competency. So my competency has been saved. So once I have submitted, if I want to see it again, simple I will search here MBBS physiology and I can put seminar or I can put all, and then I will click on search. So if you see, this has been saved. Okay, clear? But if you see here, attempted activity, there is a dash, rating is dash, decision of faculty is dash, initial of faculty is dash. Now, why these are dash? Because it is to be done by the faculty. If you look at the guideline which is provided by NMC, this is the guideline and template of NMC. Okay, date, attempt, rating, decision of faculty, initials, and feedback received or not. Initial of learner. Is it clear up to this point? Any questions or any query? You can write in a chat box, or you can just raise hand so I can unmute you. So is it clear? So any year starting from the first year, I can say from the foundation course up to this point, up to the end of internship, it can be added. So number one, student doesn't have to carry. Even same you can have in Android mobile. So this is so easy to carry anywhere in any form. Okay, clear? Now, once he has submitted, now comes the duty of faculty. Now comes the duty of faculty. Okay, the question is who can edit? Can student edit? Yes. So here the word is edit is there until and unless faculty has given his remark. So here remark has been not given. Till then I can edit it. Till then I will be able to edit. If I want to keep 11.6, I will be doing 11.6 and updating my competency. So it is there. Okay, let me again show you. Okay, so it has been updated. Now I will show you what faculty has to do. Okay, there is one raised hand. I would like to unmute Dr. Soma. Yes, Dr. Soma, you are self-muted. Unmute yourself. You need to unmute yourself. Dr. Soma. Yes, please speak. Hello, we are not able to hear you. Can anybody here able to hear Dr. Soma? No. Okay, so I think there is one problem, some problem from Dr. Soma Gupta's side. So I request him to write in the chat box. Okay, so we'll go again further. So this is the work done by the student, and until and unless faculty attempt this, he will be able to edit. So now I am going to faculty side. So now I am on the faculty side, and if you here see in the teacher, there is a manage logbook option. So now I have so many students. So if I want to see individual, I will select Chinmay. Course subject was physiology, and then I will click on search button. So right now you can see here Chinmay Shah 11.6 seminar on thyroid, date, this is less and years. So here if you click on years option, you can see the portfolio or photograph which has been uploaded by the student, and now it is your turn. It is the faculty's turn to reply or put his input. So I will click on edit as a faculty now, and here I have option that is it the first or only activity. So I will say yes. Rating, it was below expectation, meets expectation or exceed expectation. Then completed. Initial of faculty, TJS I am putting today's date, and remark, very good. and I will update the logbook. So now I have updated. On the student side, if you want to go and see, now can you see here? First of all, edit button has been disabled now, and here my detail is there. Just go through this. If you have any question, please write in the chat box. Yes. How to develop e-logbook by IT? Yes, this has been developed by the IT guy at our place. I can share the detail. How the faculty will come to know that student has submitted the logbook. Okay, yes. So here also you can have one option of sending an email. Once student upload the things, a faculty will come to know that student has uploaded. But what we have kept, that we are giving a fixed time to the student, that in these 3 days student has to upload the detail in the logbook, and now in next 3 days faculty will look into it. So the advantage is it is so easy to carry anywhere. I can carry in my mobile. Okay. And finally, one more thing. Sometimes we are afraid that if the everything has been corrupt and destroyed, what to do? So what we can ask students that at the end of year, so I am in the physiology subject, so I will select here all. Okay, and then I will give search button. So you can see whatever I have done in physiology has been here. Now what is the advantage? Now I can click on print. So logbook has been downloaded as a logbook Chinmay Shah. Save. And if you look into the logbook, my college name is there, student name is there, and this is the mobile. This is my roll number actually. My roll number is 00, and that's why here is the 00. Okay. Even here subject will also come, that physiology subject is there. So you can print at the end of year and keep it with you if you want, if in case you want, or you can mail it to each other. So it is there in the soft copy also. Okay, so it is a conversion of logbook into hard copy also. Dr. Pramod sir, yes, it has been created by IT guy at our place. We will share the detail of Mr. Urvish Mulani is from UBM Infotech. We will be sharing his detail. Okay, there is also raised hand. Yeah, I will just unmute you. Yes, how to download? See, portfolio is the separate entity which is there linked with the our e-logbook. So for portfolio, you need to download from here. You can directly download from here portfolio. Once you have uploaded, you can directly download. For example, here is the portfolio which I have uploaded. So you can directly download it and save it. Okay. Yes, Dr. Iman, OBE analysis yet not included in this. OBE analysis is yet not included, but it can be done. But at our level right now, to start with, we have just done this on E module, because of which we are able to just compile the data in 1 hour app only. But it is possible. Yeah. Any other questions or anything? Is it clear? So this is our experience, that this is the way we can actually reduce our burden. reduce our burden of carrying a hard copy of logbook everywhere, and student can have it in his mobile, and even faculty can also download and can use mobile to grade the student. So even teacher also does not have to be present in real here. Right now, we have disabled it. One teacher will not able to see the remark of other teacher. How long the student's logbook will be there in this site? Is it lifelong? It's depend on institute. That if our institute has decided to keep it up to 5 years, once internship is over, we can download it and then we can remove the data. Till the student is there. But if your institute wants that we want to keep it lifelong, yes, is it possible? But it is because it is there in the cloud. Okay. Any other questions? Or I also request that any of the participants who also have used electronic logbook and want to share his opinion or view, please unmute yourself. Bedi sir, Dr. Sanjay Bedi. So you might have seen that recently, before 3 days, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has now given or launched a health ID portal, isn't it? So if we can now make this logbook a lifelong logbook also, in case our institute or our professional body desire. So simply by putting our ID, we can have a lifelong record of our all the activity what we have done. There is one question that I am forensic medicine teacher. I shall be able to see the logbook entries of forensic medicine only or other. So you will be able to see only forensic medicine. Sir, let me take you to the other part of this module which we have created. So here, admin has a capacity to assign subject to the teacher. For example, teacher assigned subject. So whatever subject is assigned to you, okay, for example, faculty of anatomy. So only subject is anatomy and anatomy 2020. Like Alpesh Goswami only physiology, Parag Chawda only biotechnology. So like this, whoever subject teacher has been assigned that subject will be able to see that log. Is there any website that provide free logbook creation? No, madam. Right now it is not available. But if you want to create for free, you can use Google site.google.com, and now I think they have also created template for logbook. Okay, so site.google.com, you can use this website and you can customize as per your need. Okay, any other question or any concern or any suggestion? You would like to have input from other participants also. Oh, thank you, Dr. Sitalal, for your appreciation. So just as few people are asking where we have developed, so this is the UDM Infotech, where we have developed this website. It may be because of some virus present here. Can they be integrated into LMS like Moodle? Yes, yes, definitely. So we have actually integrated this in our LMS only. Let me show you the LMS. So this is actually a part of LMS only. So this is actually our LMS. There's so many options like MCQ, OSPI, assignment, group discussion, logbook. So here, logbook, it is a part of our LMS. And on student side also, if you want to see, at student side also, it is a part of LMS. So our LMS has this many features: notice, material, group discussion, test, videos, assignment, OSCE and logbook. Yes, Bedi sir, would you like to add?
Yes. I mean, this is a very user-friendly method, and I think if this can be duplicated all over India, there are otherwise in Google sites also there is something known as making a portfolio, and they have made it something there also, but that still needs to be certified by a teacher. So that is more of a portfolio, and here there is a definite the student enters and it is uh, certified by a teacher who is also the administrator. This is one important step towards. I don't think there is the physical paper-based logbook is practically doable. It is not doable at all. The only possible way by which we can, I mean, logbook which is useful is electronic, because 150 students and each student having about another 100 or 200 or maybe 500 entries, and all have to be certified. It is a over the 5 years that it has to be preserved in some form. If you can make it a paper-based form, it has to be preserved for 5 years, and they are going to make it even after that for PG also. It is impossible. Paper-based logbook is not practically possible. Only possible is electronic logbook. Now here I also want to add that 2-3 days back, Government of India came up with the digital ID for all health professionals and digital patient records under Ayushman Bharat. So every medical student, every nurse, every doctor, every medical teacher is to be given a digital ID. And if that most likely will be linked to something like a logbook or credit points, etc., which will be applicable throughout their life. So once the scenario becomes clear what this digital health ID for all medical professionals, I mean, they want an ID for or not only doctors, for nurses, for lab technicians, everyone. So once and even including hospitals, including labs. So once that becomes clear and visible to everyone, so there is something known as DigiBox, and under the Umang app, it is available, and once that becomes available, everything can be 30 GB space has been provided by Government of India. 30 GB space per person. So if logbook plus portfolio can be linked to that, that will be a good step in the long direction. And in that, they are also providing legal copies of your 10th marks, 12th marks, your NEET score, etc. So it can be a lifelong score record of the person, what he or she has done. That's all. I congratulate Dr. Chinmay for at least taking an initiative and moving in the direction of electronic logbook.
Thank you, sir. We also have a few questions that portfolio is more authentic than logbook. How much importance has been given in your institute? So, in regards to portfolio and a logbook, let me tell you that in most of the institutions actually administration want that you should follow NMC guideline. So basically, the logbook will be there as and it is must either electronic or hard copy as per the NMC guideline. In addition, you can keep a portfolio, and that's why we have kept one option. It is a optional part that if institute want, he can compulsory add the details in the portfolio, and if not, then student can omit it. So yes, portfolio is definitely more authentic and more data providing source. But as far as NMC is concerned, logbook is compulsory, so we have to maintain the logbook. In addition, we can maintain the portfolio. Okay, if you please share your opinion whether we can use logbook or okay. So that is, I think it also answers my second question also, that for longitudinal themes also you can this same e-logbook with portfolio. So it will give you detailed analysis of what student has done and what not, because from both the side, from student side and teacher side, you can download the portfolio and you can see actually what he has done in particular field. For example, I have just put image. You can ask them to put a video, you can ask them to put a video, ask them to submit an assignment, and so it's up to you which you want to use. Okay, can you please share some thoughts on reference on how to write a portfolio? Basically, portfolio will include three things: what was done, how was done, and so what. So that need to be part of a portfolio. Actually, it in itself will become one session. So we will keep in future one session on e-portfolio or a portfolio in detail. But basically, it should include these three things. One more question is, what could be the price of e-logbook? So I have just shared a detail of our technical person, Mr. Urvish, with the mobile number of 8320451822. For any technical or this price related query, you can contact them on UPM Infotech. Any other suggestions or any other inputs or feedback? So today's session was to give an idea that what are requirement of logbook and how we can decrease our burden by simply taking this online initiative. And for the detail and your institution wise, you discuss with Mr. Urvis, but it will be around 100, 120, 150 per student per year. So cost to our institute is also not much, and it is easily doable in the price of one pizza per student. So it is not much. Okay. So if there is no more questions, we can end the session. Benny sir, any last thought from your side?
That's all.
Okay. So I hope this small session has given a food for a thought to all of you. And for anything or any further query, you can contact me anytime. We'll be there to help you out. Thank you. Thank you very much, all of you. Have a nice day.
Okay. बंद कर दूं?